My name's Jordan Dempsey. I'm a care manager for Care Choice North West, and I'm here to talk to you about VDC and how it started and came about and what difference it's made to our service. Care Choice North West started doing virtual domiciliary care back in 2020 when we was approached by a social worker with a problematic package of care, and she wanted us to look at new ways of being able to support people in the community without tying them down to care visits. So we had a gentleman who needed medication prompts twice a day, and he wasn't accepting of any sort of services from any uniforms on his doorstep, so we went into Skype calls. So AT at Wigan Council then provided him with a tablet with Skype on it, and we was then able to video call him from the comfort of his own home or wherever he was and ensure he'd taken his medication and check that he was okay. Wigan Council at the assistive technology brought in a tech-enabled care officer named Joyce, who we work with closely on a weekly basis to identify individuals that can thrive using VDC or even using part package of care, part VDC to be able to release capacity and be able to promote people's independence more than what they are doing at the moment. That'll consist of weekly meetings, we can do joint visits together and promote the VDC service to people who may not know about it because it's still pretty new. So by attending properties with Joyce, explaining to families what it is and how the support can change. Some people may find that going to VDC is ignoring a need opposed to promoting independence while having a need. We went on to looking at new customers then to see if we can expand it, as this was working really well. After 4 months we'd identified 2 new people for VDC. One was a recent discharge from Adderley Park Hospital with Asperger's and social anxiety, so the service worked really well for him and he was very engaging and compliant, even so much now that he has a very minimal package of care, still over VDC, but he can talk for hours as opposed to talking for a couple of seconds before. At the moment we hold at around 120 hours per week on VDC, which has helped us massively on the front line where we need that capacity for hands-on care. So anybody that's coming through and triage very independent and have capacity around the medications or the welfare, we can then just do Skype calls and do it over video opposed to sending a carer out of the way to knock on the door to check that they're okay when somebody's in need and who needs physical support. So it's freed up a lot of capacity. Without VDC during the COVID pandemic, I don't think we'd be in the position we are now. I think we'd have struggled a lot, and I'd hate to think where the service was without it, because 100 hours is a lot of hours. If you put that in care hours, we're talking 4 more members of staff per day. When recruitment's at its tightest at the moment, it means that one person can sit at home all day and do the phone calls and can get twice as much in as somebody who needs to drive a car from A to B and then to C to D.